Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's technical analysis. And today we'll be looking at one of our favorite coins, which is Quant or QNT. We've seen Quant perform or outperform a lot of coins in the market, right? This week, we've really seen it having a very high upside from around maybe probably around 100 137 down to even 162 this week. So as you can see, in the past 7 days we really had a very uh, big number for Quant, and we'll just be doing some little technical analysis to see where Quant is going, some of the things that are going to happen for Quant in the next few days. If we go to our chart, I would love to start from the monthly. As you can see, Quant just having on the monthly is just a very simple chart, and so this looks very bullish, very bullish with today, and we've probably with today a very high impulsive move to the upside. And so probably if this continues, we should be expecting to see Quant probably at the 297 range. And I'll tell you why. If we go back to 2 weeks, we just flipped bullish, so probably we might come down to retest the 135 region for just for a retest before we begin to move up. As you can see here, on the oscillator, we are turning bullish on the 2 week time frame, and we are still very we're just in the middle of the RSIs of the relative strength. So we still have much higher targets to go, right? To push up, right? We're expecting some little downside here. We got the downside, but Quant has been very strong, and we've seen a push up. So probably some little consolidation here before we continue to push down. If we come down to the weekly, we can see on the weekly we are very overbought, but we can see our ribbons are turning bullish, and so we expect just maybe a little correction down to the 132 region. But as you can see, uh, on the relative strength, we'll still have more upside to go for Quant. So Quant is looking very bullish even on the weekly, very bullish. We might just have some little corrections this week before we go on an impulsive run. As you can see, even on the oscillator, we can see that the oscillator is printing a very bullish trend, and so we are still bullish on Quant, right? We might have some little pullbacks probably coming soon, pullbacks to around the 124, 125. We've been seeing that. As you can see, we are fighting with that resistance at the 153 to 161 region. As you can see, this has been very huge resistance for Quant. So we might just come back to retest the 125 region before going up. As you can see, we flipped bullish on the 3 days, and flipping bullish on the 3 days, whoa, it's going to be an epic run for Quant. As you can see, same thing on the daily. As you can see, flipped bullish on the daily at around 114. Right, since then we've been bullish. We've had let's say pretty much a 33% for Quant since the few days when we flipped bullish on the daily, and this is one of the most uh, bullish signs for Quant. The last time we flipped bullish on the daily, we had a 88% move to the upside, and now we just flipped bullish on the we've already had a probably like a 49%, so we still have more bullish upside to go for Quant. I'm expecting Quant in the next week to come to around first the 197 region, then the 224 region. So we're really very bullish on Quant, right? We're very bullish on Quant. We're accumulating Quant around we're making videos around this period, and we're saying Quant looks very bullish, and now we're seeing it around we're expecting higher prices for Quant. Even if we go back to the lower time frames is just a little correction before we go on a huge run. As you can see, coming back to retest the EMA rebounds, right? So we'll just come back a little test before we go out, but we're very bullish on Quant Same thing with the smaller time frames, just correcting a little bit, just correcting a little bit so that we can go. So we can have a little correction down to the 135 and then we move. On this other chart, we see, sorry, on this other chart, we could see that Quant is very, very bullish on the monthly. As you can see, both the stochastic on the monthly looks very, very low. Our MACD looks like it's turning bullish. Even our RSI, and probably every time we come here, retest, right, on the Bollinger Bands, we're coming straight down to the top of the Bollinger Bands, which is the 297 region. So we're very, very bullish on Quant. This is a very, very bullish news for Quant, as you can see on the weekly, even though there's something that we should be very concerned with on the weekly, which I told you is that we're already getting to the top of the Bollinger Bands and the top of our stochastic RSI. And every time we come to the top, can you see here? We came to the top, right? We corrected down to uh, the middle line of the Bollinger, and same thing I believe will happen here. So probably we might correct down to this place, the 124 region, so that the stochastic can correct downwards and before we begin moving up. But overall, we still have a very, very bullish price action on Quant on the long time, and we're still predicting higher price. As you can see, the stochastic is overbought, the RSI is overbought, everything is screaming overbought. So we probably need to cool down a bit for Quant, maybe just come down to the 109, 120 region before we go back up. That's another area for you to begin accumulation, right? So probably if you're up a bit, you might just take a bit of profit, but probably we might just have to cool down a bit, both on all our indicators, both on our stochastic, our RSI, and our MACD. MACD having a bearish engulfing a bearish engulfing on the market. Same thing with our daily. Our daily still says we have a little bit of upside to go for Quant, right? So, but probably we'll just range around this place, range before we have a little correction. Mind you, can you see our MACD almost turning bearish? Same thing with the RSI. So probably we correct a little bit before pushing higher. But overall, we're bullish on Quant, right? Quant is one of our favorite coins. Everything but the fundamentals and the technicals looks very bullish, right? So if you like the video, please click on the subscribe button, click on the like button, click on the share button, share it with your friends. Thank you and have a great day.